What it do, what it do, what it do. You already know who this is. And we back again at a little lesson of self. You know, studying self, you must always make self what it need to be. And most of the time, it needs to be a weapon. You know, most of the time, you need to be a weapon. Not to be utilized in combat mode. But, you know what I'm saying, they say Tai Chi is for health reasons. You know, it extends the life. But actually, it's teaching you how to fight also. You know, a lot of people have problems in translating their Tai Chi. You know, that's why if you sit under a master, he'll teach you in a manner that locks you onto a certain style and stuff like that. And Bruce Lee said, remember, Bruce Lee said, I don't believe in styles anymore. Like, you know, the Wing Chun or this and that in Chinese boxing. He said somebody wrote it down, made it up, and then made it the holy gospel. You know what I'm saying? For that order purpose. Stay in this order. Kung Fu, ninjutsu, you know, and all this type of stuff. Then you have to find out so many different styles in order to actually combat one motherfucker. Makes no sense. Your fingerprint is your fingerprint. And what I said is, that is your also your ego. That is also your chi. It is also your aura. It is also your genetic construction and configuration. For as far as you know. Okay? Because that gives you a single identity which cannot be matched by no one else. When they look in a database and your fingerprints is in it, they go directly to your ass, not a number or a group of people. Understand that now. Now listen. Now, it's just some more basics, all right? Because everything is basic and it's structured on yourself. See, if I'm teaching you, you must kick like this and you must do this, but maybe your back is fucked up. And maybe that's not the best plan of attack for you. So you must activate your chi in the best mannerism possible for your structure. But you must know how to move. You must know how to move. Now, real quick, let me see if I can stand here real quick. Now, when you're moving, now I know you can't see my legs, but I got it set up and propped up where it's not going to be able to at this moment. So, but I'm going to give you a little bit of that, then we're going to jump right off of the legs. But when you move, like let's just say you're in your slight horse stance, all right? Now, listen to me. Right here, when you're standing straight up like this and your knees are slightly locked a little bit, but not really locked, look, you're susceptible to any push. You're susceptible to be thrown off balance by any push. But if you go down like 2.5 inches, like this, you know, you have just grounded yourself into this ground, all right, magnetically. Always keep your palms down, all right? Always keep your palms down, all right? So when you come up like this and you turn it out. But see, now when I turn to the side, I have to turn my leg. Now look, once again, look, we're thinking about the legs. When you go like this and the turn, you can't really do that unless you turn your leg, right? So you learn how your leg's supposed to turn. Now, if you're turning it wrong, your leg will tell you. If you're not turning, this is why you got to go slow. Because if you're not turning your leg at the same time, you're causing stress, or your leg or your hip or your knee is going to tell you an error. As soon as you get pain, you're supposed to stop. You don't keep going. It's not like working out. No pain, no gain. That's foolishness. If you get a pain, you stop because you're doing it wrong. All right, now look. Now, you know, it's easy, and you want to, this formulation is called Tai Chi. It's utilized for close combat, you know, close combat, you know, close combat. And you got to, see, this is how you know when you come up, you know what you can do. You know what you're capable of. All right. You know, if it's 2, 3, 4, 5 people, you have already been doing this. You have been already calculated. You have already enhanced thyself in the, let's say, in the holodeck, all right, that you designed in the same simulation. You know, when they go to fly them planes, they get you in a flight simulator first, correct? Now, this is your simulator. This is your holodeck. All right, this is your holodeck. And know with the surety, you are in full control. and you have all the chi you need. Okay, first of all. Alright? First of all. Now, once again, back to these legs that you can't see. You have to make sure they move to the side right along with you. Now, we always move in a circular motion. So when you move your legs, you gotta move slow in order to continue. And you're gonna use your heel, but you don't want to use your heel that much. Alright, think of this as your foot. This to here is your foot. Now you want to put a pole in the middle of it. Alright? You want to put a spike in the middle of your foot. Alright? That's for grounding purposes, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get pushed like that. Now, another thing too, I'm throwing a lot of jewels at you. Another thing too, you don't want to be sturdy and hard. You don't want to be solid, alright? Because when an opposing force comes, you know, you want to, let's say, you want to absorb their energy. Like when I be swinging like this, that's for practice purposes. But see, if they come in and I have to go like this, I want it light. I want it light. I want to throw it out there like you know how you smack a motherfucker on the head, like pack, like that, pack. Goofy motherfucker, goofy motherfucker, or a chop, goofy motherfucker, goofy motherfucker, goofy motherfucker, goofy. Look at the power of my hand lose. I mean, not lose, but how it shifts. Goofy motherfucker, goofy motherfucker, goofy motherfucker, goofy motherfucker, goofy, 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 goofy. See, what it is you want to be light, because when you, as soon as you hit his hand, you want to, he's coming in. When you go to block, you don't want it to be strong like this. You don't want it to be. I know it looked like that when I'm doing my shit, but if I'm involved in, you know, practice or any situation, I'm not throwing it like that. I'm throwing it like that in order to absorb his energy. Two forces can't be strong. One has to be feminine, one has to be masculine. Now, it's on you to figure out which one you need to be in order to be in balance and in control and what the fuck you see. Alright? Now, like I said, goofy motherfucker, goofy, light. You must use force, but use the force light. Alright? Use the force in positive and negative, yin and yang, feminine and negative. I mean, feminine and masculine. He throws out the masculine punch. You turn, you know what I'm saying? You, okay? But you're doing it to absorb the energy. I wish I had see, I'm gonna be completely honest, as I have been. I've been practicing this for 3 years in simulation mode. Now, meaning I haven't had no one to practice on. I stay away from humans as much as possible. Nevertheless, I haven't had no one to practice this on. But see, in the simulation, you know, they have had a lot of basketball players just sit down and meditate for hours a day or an hour a day, and some would practice for an hour a day. And they came back and they found out the ones who meditated an hour a day were better than those who actually practiced an hour a day. All right? Now, what does that mean? Probably absolutely nothing. But I'll tell you this. It is the same thing and even greater on the level of mind, body, and soul connection. All right? Now, once again, now I'm throwing these little things at you. Remember, your legs must be grounded. When look, you standing right this way, you won't hit somebody over here. You know already you got to turn that way, but you're in a horse stance. So how do you do it? You find out. Ask your body how. Just try to do it. If you go like this, first of all, and you didn't move, it told you must move your waist. But when you go to move your waist, you can't. So it says, no, you must move your waist and your legs. So you go like this. Now you got it. See what I'm saying? That's listening to your body. You come back, you bring them back. Imagine a line in the middle of you. All right? This is the line you stay with. Because all your punches, regardless of where they at, you're going to land them in this line. You're going to be landing them in this line. No matter what you do, you come in this line. And then when you turn that line like this, look at my arm. It's going to follow this line. It's going to follow this line. And then when I turn it back, it's coming right in this line. You know what I'm saying? Because you're always going to keep your torso facing this motherfucker. Whatever you got to do. Don't turn your head like this. Keep your head locked like a satellite. Your head is connected and you don't want to turn it here and here. If you need to go that way, you go that way. And your hand's going to always follow this magnetic line or pole that's in front of you. You know, keep your hands open. All right, keep your hands open always. Always open. Always open. Don't go like this. You're not boxing, nigga. You are water. All right. So keep your hands open. Why? Because look, if you put your hands out like this, up, then turn it down. Your hands almost instantly want to go down. So now, look, put your hands down and raise them up. You see, that kind of feel tensionly. But go like this. Raise them up and then turn them over like this. You see they instantly go up. Do it again. Put your hands down, raise them up like this. Kind of feel like it's pressure to do it. Well, raise them up a little bit and then turn them over. Watch what happens. They instantly come up. So when you go down, they instantly go down. You understand? So when you move, you always want to keep your hands down. And when you want them to come up, you bring them up. So it helps the whole identification of the body moving, the whole mechanism. So you can't get that from here. You know, maybe a little bit. I see a little bit. I feel a little bit, but not as much as this. And when you put them out, you actually get more energy. Put your fingers out, you know, like this, you know, because it allows you to claw. You've never seen an eagle go down with his shit balled up, you know. You never seen a tiger attack a motherfucker like this, or a bear, or a lion. You never seen that shit. You got to keep your hands open, you know, because, and plus when it hits a person, you're reading him. Like he comes in like this, and when you hit him, and this is why you got to be loose and not tense. You know, it appear like I'm tense when I'm practicing, but you have to be loose to absorb the punch. Like he comes in, he hits you. You just want to absorb that punch. All right, you want to absorb that punch. You don't want it to be steel. You want to absorb that punch, and once you absorb that punch, by you being on him, you're reading, you're getting information from him. So when you do it, he's going to tell you exactly where he's going. Like if we front up like this, and a person happens to get up on you and grab a hold of you, you know, what first thing you should do is already in your mind have a mechanism that's going to get you away from that situation. You know, you should already have it. You know, hand over this one, come in like this, grab here, spin his ass over. You know what I'm saying? He got two hands out like this. You weave in his hands. You weave his hand, throw both his shits off you. You know, but let's just say, real quick, these just little key points. I'm gonna throw a few at you today and shit. But nevertheless, I'm throwing a whole bunch of shit at you. So grab a hold of something. Nevertheless. Alright. So anyway, let me just give you some more things. I'll be longer in other situations. But no matter what it is, let's say this is how you practice, and you got to go slow. Now I don't advise nobody just to take off and try to do every damn thing or any damn thing how the fuck they think they should do it. But actually that's what you're doing. All right, you say to yourself, you know how motherfuckers fight in the street, so you know what I'm saying, they come with that two-piece shit. But see, a lot of people talking about, I know this, and they come with that two-piece shit, right? But see, the first thing you're doing is, only thing they need to do is throw out one time, only one time. See, the purpose of this is, the purpose of Tai Chi, or I ain't gonna say Tai Chi, the purpose of my Chi and your Chi, meaning our energies, all right? Think about this. Whatever, when you have a spinning object, if something goes to hit a spinning object, it flies off from it. It flies from it. That's why when you shoot and pool, they say put English on it to get it in that pocket. You got to spin a motherfucker. See what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people, you're fearful only because you think and you look at the size of a person and you say, oh shit, this motherfucker, I gotta match wits, I gotta match tactics. You ain't gotta match shit. Fuck matching. You know what I mean? What you do and what you understand is that you water. See, when a big motherfucker comes, you, even Bruce, he said, you know, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? But he already knew, he just got grounded himself more. And the thing is that you already know in your mind that water cannot be hit and be hurt because you're going to be spinning. So you already know he cannot hurt you. He cannot hurt you. You know what I'm saying? When his hands go up, you already got this one. Look, his hands come in. He trying to do a two-piece. What happens to a motherfucker that's doing a two-piece, right? When you hit his left, you throw him all the way off. See, everything in my chi, everything in my chi is to throw a motherfucker off his balance, off his center pivot. You're not looking to hurt this motherfucker. You're looking to destroy his center. You know, you're looking to destroy his center, to get him off. Fuck his two pieces and three pieces. You know, as soon as you throw that one out there, even if it's fake, just jump back. Because if he's slick, motherfucker, don't take and go after his first one. Move around from his ass. You know, he gonna be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know. I did, you know, it's an attack. But nevertheless, what I mean is, when you catch his first one, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. I don't really give a fuck who he is, how big he is. You get that first one, which you're going to be practicing all day. I mean, not every day. You know, the Chinese practice every day. You know, and they have to go in circle motion, because anything that tries to come against anything that's turning or spinning gets thrown off. All right, it gets thrown off. So this is why you move in those directions, because you're throwing it off. All right, I have a brother that's coming up to talk to me about something. I'll get back with y'all. All right, what it is, brother?